it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, this has been rolling for 12 minutes, babe. Well, I guess that ends my morning montage. I was doing a morning montage. This has pulp in it.
That's
but
good.
it's good when it's fresh squeezed.
This is my favorite drink.
This would be like $10 at the store.
Oh, totally.
It's amazing.
So good.
I changed out of my robe. It was time. It's always a sad, sad part of my day when I have to take off my Barefoot Dreams robe. It is the comfiest thing that has ever existed. But I needed to put on some real clothes because I'm gonna walk on the treadmill and do a few stretches. I've been trying to do this like every other day just so I can like get my blood flowing, get my heart rate up a little bit, and it's been really, really helpful. I feel like it even helps with my nausea a little bit when I like go for walks or walk on the treadmill. So I'm gonna go do that, and I wanted to show you guys because you recommended a bunch of different leggings for me to try, because I was saying a lot of my leggings were getting a little bit too tight, especially around my stomach, and I wanted to get just like the comfiest leggings ever. And so many of you on Instagram replied and said the Align leggings from Lululemon are like the best leggings ever. So I bought some and they came in the mail. I'll show you guys what they look like. They look like this. I sized up 2 sizes so that my belly could grow and stretch. But this is what they look like. They are so, so comfy. You guys were right. They are very, very stretchy and very cozy. Here's what they look like. You know, just regular black leggings, but they are like ultra soft and ultra stretchy. So I'm very happy about these. And also I feel like they really will stretch a lot and not like cut off my circulation like a lot of my other leggings were doing to my belly. So I'm really excited. I'm wearing them today for the first time. My little workout. Now let's discuss some skincare. So I've been doing tons of research and looking up my different products that I use, making sure they're okay. And I also talked to my doctor to kind of revise my skincare routine and make sure that everything that I was using is safe for the baby and safe for me. You guys already know I love SkinCeuticals. They are incredible and they've helped my skin so much. And I wanted to just show you guys 2 of the products that I've been consistently using throughout my pregnancy and even before I got pregnant. This one I've talked about before. This is their clarifying clay mask. I don't even know how many of these jars I have been through because this is my all-time favorite mask. And I've also been loving this. This is the moisturizer I've been using morning and night. This is their Triple Lipid Restore. And I'm gonna apply some right now before I put on my makeup for the day. But I wanted to show you guys like the consistency. This is what it looks like. It is so, so nice. And this moisturizer helps the skin naturally repair itself. It helps with anti-aging. Like I said, it has some amazing ingredients in it as well. And I just take a little bit like this on my fingers, kind of warm it up, and then I apply it all over my face. And I love that this also just feels like a super luxurious moisturizer. Like you can just tell the quality is there. And I really just want to continue taking care of my skin during pregnancy, but doing it in a safe way. So of course, always contact your doctor and ask them about the products you're gonna be using and the skincare you're gonna be using. But I was real happy that SkinCeuticals has some great products that I can still use. So I will have these 2 linked down below so you guys can check them out. And now I'm gonna put on a little bit of makeup. I actually have a doctor's appointment at 2, so I think it's just a normal checkup. I don't think they're doing an ultrasound or anything, but they usually just feel around my belly and usually get the heartbeat of the baby. So I'm gonna get ready for that, and I will see you guys when I'm ready. Okay, we are headed to the doctor's appointment. I was actually just thinking this is probably gonna be our last appointment with this doctor here in LA before we move. I didn't really think about that, but we are heading over there now.
Are we gonna get to see it?
Probably not. I don't think so. I think they're just gonna do the heartbeat again.
Okay.
But I was saying this is probably our last doctor's appointment in LA for the baby.
It is.
And then I'm gonna find a midwife where we move next. Okay, we just got done at the doctor's appointment, and Marcus actually ran into like this little, I don't know, Philly sub place because he was hungry, and everything looked great. They took the heartbeat. It was 145 and checked on everything. Everything seems to be growing properly. The baby's growing properly, and it's always a relief every time you hear the baby's heartbeat or see the baby. It's like the best thing ever. But it was also sad because it is probably our last appointment here in LA with this doctor, and we kind of mentioned really briefly before when we were talking in the car that I am thinking of switching from, you know, a normal OBGYN to a midwife. That was actually what I wanted to do right when I got pregnant, but in LA there just wasn't very many midwives in my area. All of them were like an hour away, and I didn't really want to drive an hour every single time we went to the doctor. So I already have a few recommendations of midwives in, I almost said where we're thinking of moving, but I don't really want to say where we're moving yet, just until everything is set in stone, just in case anything changes. But we will definitely tell you guys very, very soon. Now I'm just gonna chill until Marcus comes out with his Philly cheesesteak sub, Philly sub, I don't know. So yeah, that's our little update for now.
All right, so me and Kristin were just discussing how she has an anterior placenta, and I had no idea what that was. And it's basically when the placenta is on the outside of the belly, basically, and it's covering the baby.
Wait, it's in front of the baby, yeah.
Yeah, it's in front of the baby. So I wanted to know, like, hey, what are the stats on that? Like, why, what does it mean? Like, is that more rare? And she just said, I think I just accidentally found out what the gender is. And so she's gonna tell me right now.
But who knows?
All right, so what's the stat?
It says that 72% of women that have anterior placentas are having a girl.
Are you serious?
But we don't know.
Wow, 72%, huh? Incredible.
But me and Marcus haven't even told you guys that we have the baby's gender in an envelope in our house, and we just haven't opened it because we don't know if we're gonna find out yet. So it's like a girl or something? But it could be a girl, which everybody has been saying we're having a boy.
Alright, so should we look at the stinking envelope or no?
I don't know. I really am torn about it.
Wow. That's crazy, dude.
We're home. And it wouldn't be a vlog if I didn't vacuum. Marcus is watching me film. I don't like when you watch me and smile. So I'm gonna shut the door. Camper's very happy that we're home. Where's Honey? Come here, Honey. Come here, Honey. She's been so happy, like, oh, that's my girl. Oh. Camera just started humping her. I just opened a bunch of boxes. Okay. I just opened a bunch of packages, and I've been thinking maybe it would be smart to keep the boxes since we're gonna be packing up our whole house very soon. So I think I am gonna just, you know, keep the boxes and start packing slowly. I also just got this in the mail. It's called Barabee, and this is a weighted knit blanket. It looks like this, and I'm so excited about this because I used to have a weighted blanket. Pretty sure Honey tore a hole in it or something. It was a while ago, so I haven't had one since. And this is a nice big one, and I'm just so excited. It's pretty heavy. I don't know exactly. I think it's like 25 pounds, but I have the worst restless leg syndrome ever, especially since I've gotten pregnant. I had it before, but now I feel like it's gotten even worse. I bought some magnesium lotion for my feet. It kind of helps a little bit, but I feel like this will help a lot because really just having like pressure on my legs and feet helps the most. So I'm very excited about this. So like I said, I'm gonna vacuum a little bit and then I need to go to the grocery store. Little chilly bike ride. It might be really windy.
I can't get it all.
We're going to get groceries and we also wanted to go for bike rides, so we're just going to get groceries on our bike ride.
Yeah, and I'm wearing Kristin's jacket. Yeah!
We got the groceries. We just got home and look at the sunset. It's so pretty. Wow. I'm gonna miss this backyard, to be honest. Camper's peeing, always making the moment a little more beautiful. But look, it's making everything look pink and so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick little grocery haul of some of the stuff that we got from Trader Joe's. I really feel like Camper is trolling me right now because every time I've started to film this, he starts drinking. And then I turn the camera off and he stops. Are you done drinking, dude? Oh my gosh. Okay, I put away some of the stuff, but I'm just gonna show you some of the more exciting things. You know, nothing's that exciting, but some of the things I wanted to show you. Here are some of the stuff that we got. We love these frozen pizzas, the 3 cheese organic pizzas from Trader Joe's. I got 2 of those, a bottle of wine for Marcus, some wild caught salmon that I think I'm gonna make tonight. I saw these and they seemed new. Egg bites. They look scary, but I was curious, so I just got one of those. Some English muffins for my breakfast sandwiches. These little grapefruit segment little jars are so good. Also got some fresh basil for dinner tonight. I also got these that just sounded so good. I'm gonna set one of those aside because I'm gonna eat that like right now. Flour tortillas, some Go Macro bars. This flavor is my favorite one. Some bread for dinner tonight. Raspberries, strawberries, tomatoes, spicy ramen. And if you know, you know. Trader Joe's ramen is not very good, but I love the broth of this spicy miso. So I kind of just like make the noodles and don't even eat the noodles that are in here, but I just drink the broth. I don't know if that's weird, but they need to work on their ramen recipe because their noodles like all get stuck together. I also, of course, got some pickles, some feta cheese. I know you're not supposed to have feta cheese when you're pregnant, but I just got this for Marcus. Got some of these spicy cheese crunchies, sounded delicious. Some potatoes, some pepper, and baking soda. So I'm gonna finish putting all of this away. First, I need to try this. Oh my gosh, guys, olives have been my favorite thing while I'm pregnant. Oh my gosh. I don't know how you can't love an olive, but I know so many people hate olives. Wow, just like pure salt. I love them so much. Okay, I got dinner started. I'll show you what I'm making. It's a recipe from Half Baked Harvest. Love her recipes so much. It's the sheet pan roasted lemon garlic butter salmon, but here's what it looks like. So I got the potatoes already started. Here's what they look like. I'm gonna roast these first. There's some lemon, smashed garlic, and then I seasoned it with olive oil, salt, pepper, and then she didn't call for garlic powder and paprika, but I just added that. And now we're gonna pop this in the oven for about 20 minutes, and then we can get started on the salmon. I just took the potatoes out. They smell so good. So they were roasting for 20 minutes and now we're gonna add our salmon to the same sheet pan, and then the potatoes are gonna finish cooking with the salmon. But right now I'm just trying to fit all the salmon on this one sheet, so give me a second. Okay, and now we're also going to put a little pat of butter on each of the pieces of salmon. Butter makes everything better. Okay, now this is gonna go into the oven for 10 minutes. Let me see if this is hot. No, not too hot. For 10 minutes or until the salmon is done. So, good luck in there. Here's what dinner looks like. I did it a little bit differently than the recipe called for because I added like rice and stuff, but looks delectable, like a gourmet meal. Right, honeybee? Yeah. Okay, I am winding down for the night. It's only 8:34, but I am tired. I have a little bowl of ice cream. This is chocolate chip cookie dough, one of my faves. And I think I'm also gonna read this a little bit. This book is called Hypnobirthing, and it's an interesting title. It might make you be like, hypnobirthing, but it's a really good book about birth and a more natural approach to birth. And like I think I've told you guys, I don't know, I'm looking into doing a home birth or an unmedicated birth, maybe not at home, but maybe a birthing center or something like that. But I definitely need to do more research about it, so my friend gave me this book and I'm gonna start reading it. I also have this in here, and this is, like we were saying earlier, our baby's gender in this little envelope. And I just stuck it in the back of this book because it was in my purse and I was getting way too tempted to look at it. So we might be opening this someday soon, but I don't know yet. So we'll see how it goes. And I usually end my vlogs with some type of encouragement, and I was thinking of what I would talk about with you guys. And I think the number one thing on my heart lately has just been how much of a season of change that we're in, and how God's timing is and can be so different than the timing you have in your brain for what you think your life should be like. And then God's timing always comes along and maybe shocks you a little bit, but it's always the right timing. And I feel like with having a baby and moving, I probably never would have put those two together. Like I probably would have moved and then had a baby like a few years later, or I don't know. I just feel like I feel a little bit unsettled, and I don't like that feeling. But also I know that God's timing is perfect, and if any of you guys are going through a big season of change right now, I'm right there with you, and we're gonna get through it together, and it's all gonna work out in the end. And I find peace in knowing that God's timing is perfect. And even though I don't know exactly what's going to be happening over the next, 5-6 months, I know that his plan is perfect, and I'm going to try not to stress out too much about what I really can't control. So maybe that resonates with some of you guys out there. I feel like a lot of people that I know are going through a big season of change one way or another, and I think it's exciting, and you can either choose to look at it like an adventure and a fun big change, or I can also sometimes get in the mindset of being like so stressed out. So I'm trying to do the more positive choice, and I hope that you guys do that as well. So I think that wraps it up for today. I love you guys. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for many more videos. And I love you, and I will see you very soon. Bye.